Hey, what's up? My name is Q, and I'm a music producer, singer, songwriter, and mixing engineer based in London, UK. For as long as I can remember, I've been in music, from winning talent shows and awards to studying music in college and university. I remember being a young artist who was opening for some of the biggest acts in the UK, which led me to work with publishers, songwriting teams, and even being mentored by some high achievers in the music industry. I've been fortunate. I always have an influential position with the artists that I work with, placing me in many label meetings with emerging talent. You could say I get a kick out of developing artists. If there was one thing to define how people I've worked with view me, it's my willingness to go above and beyond or give that little bit more. But that was before Corona, before social distancing, before quarantine. So today, let's talk about a day in the life of a producer during quarantine.
How you doing? So, I'm Q, and I'm here isolating and quarantining and not getting any haircuts, but still trying to press on, stay creative, and get results for the people I'm working with. But yeah, I just want to share some things around mind models, ways of thinking that can help you continue to get success, continue to stay creative, or to position you in a place for success once you are out of this, and we're all out of this quarantine period when we rebound. So the three models that I kind of want to discuss with you right now are: number one, do it yourself. A lot of us are used to doing things this way. You're used to writing the song yourself, mixing the song yourself, recording the song yourself, graduating out of the studio, marketing, promoting yourself, sending the emails, trying to get playlisted all by yourself. And there's merit to that because you learn the process, you understand the chain of events that come together to make a song a success, or a project a success, or yourself as an artist a success. And there's a lot of people right now, because of the coronavirus, who are trying to skill up. So you're buying the software and learning how to record yourself. You're learning how to mix yourself. You're taking it upon yourself to educate yourself so that inevitably you can communicate better with the people that you collaborate with. Now, the second model is the done for you, which again, a lot of you are very much used to, whether you know it or not. And that's the done for you model. So you'd come to the studio and the song gets recorded for you. The song gets mixed for you, mastered for you. And you're able to kind of have that collaborative experience of getting from nothing to something, or nothing to a successful song. Now, the one that I want to share about is the done with you model, which is what I've been using and kind of worked in for the last 2 years. And that's the done with you, which incorporates where everybody is right now, and that's online, using similar apps as we're using right now to communicate with anybody and everybody, loved ones, family, and for business as well. And one of those apps is Zoom. So initially for myself, what I do is try and encapsulate what would happen in the studio and bring it into this online space, because a lot of people that I speak to, work with, don't live in the UK. So this collaborative experience, this capturing this creative energy and making it fruitful, is what I spend most of my days doing. So there's various ways that I do that, and various apps that I use to help me do so. One of them being Zoom, as I mentioned already, because Zoom has some functions where an example to give you is me becoming a pseudo engineer. It has capabilities where I can take control of a recipient's computer, and then I take on the session and run the session as if we are in the same room. So I would be recording you, I would be comping the vocals, etc., for you as if we're in the room together. Equally, when I'm talking about writing, because I've been doing writing sessions for the last 2-3 weeks, using Zoom and using apps like Audly, which is an app that helps with collaborating when writing songs. Sometimes I use it for production as well. in there you can add a bunch of audio ideas. You know, the voice memos that you're always recording and leaving in your phone? Well, you can put them in this app, invite a bunch of people to help you finish this song. And in there, you can put the lyrics, the audio, and it has a plethora of other things you can do to add more detail around who is involved in the song, what happened with the song, what stage and status is the song at. And that's the second app that I use to do that. That's one example of how I work with people when it's over the phone or over Zoom. And that's one way of doing it. The second way of doing it is usually I might get a call and see if I'm a good fit with somebody. And then they have the files ready. A song needs to be mixed, or the song is halfway, 3/4 done, and it needs some additional production. Or even songs that start from scratch. I have a detailed process which helps me kind of figure out what the client wants and what they're trying to achieve with that song. And with that is an app called FilePass. So with FilePass, scenario 2 would be they have the files and I just need the stems to be sent over to me so that I can continue to build on top of what they have. And literally it's just as simple as a WeTransfer or Dropbox kind of usability. And those are all the apps and ways that I kind of work with people to make sure that we still stay connected, they're still involved in the process, and of course, depending on the result of the song that they want, help them get towards that result. I'm not the kind of producer that comes in and I just put my own sonic signature all over your music. I'm really trying to get to the bottom of what is it that you want to achieve, and let's get to that. And a lot of the time, people come to me and it's not just about the music, it's about changing the attitude, it's about edifying, it's about serving. So with me being an advocate for the doing it with you or the done with you model, what are my top 3 tips for somebody who wants to explore this side of working? Tip number 1 would be to find somebody who's a good fit. Find somebody who wants to understand, find somebody who wants to help you in your endeavor to the result that you want, because this way of working demands a lot of patience, which kind of leads to point number 2, which is to have an open mind and to have a clear path on to the result that you want to get. But in my process, I have a pre-planning session with my clients around what is it that you're trying to do, what is it actually that you want out of this, not just doing things because that's what an artist does, or that's the accolade you should point towards, or you should thrive to get, and really getting to what is the message behind their music, what is the message behind their artistry. The final tip I'd have to say is to just have fun. We all can't really get out, so while you're doing what you love, you should have fun, right? But yeah, have as much fun as you can, or as much fun as your Wi-Fi will allow. And those are the 3 tips that I'd give you guys. I hope that this inspires you. I hope that it has invigorated you to stay creative, to get creative, to think about things in a different way. I'm a producer, I'm a singer-songwriter, I'm an artist at heart, and yeah, I like to geek out about these things. So even if it's on the business side of things, the music business side of things, promotion, marketing, positioning, all that stuff. Thank you for watching, guys. Take care.